What's up, my people? We are live. Happy Saturday, folks. So let's get right up into this. Portia, the Poodle Robinson's pregnancy was confirmed on General Hospital. You know what? Tired of her. Okay? I ain't like this woman since March 5th of 2020. So who in their right mind, who gave them permission to say that she get to be the one to have a baby? When Brooklyn should have been the one having the baby. And thank you, Black Purple, for bringing that, because it's true. It should have been Brooklyn Quartermain. As fabulous as Brooklyn is, they can't have her have the baby because Chase still got to have his head of Willow's pale white ass. Kept me waiting another week for a new live. I was in Kyrie's live drought all week. Missed you. Glad you're back tonight. I'm glad to be back too. Should have been on last night. Last night was Tammy Gordon and Rocky's birthday last night. No, Tammy, Gordon, and Tanya. It was their birthday last night. Yesterday. Gordon. So yeah. They were born on October 10th of 2024. So now they're 1 year old officially. They're now adult cats. It's crazy how they considered adult cats now. Got 4 grown Brooklyn quarter pounder can't have a baby. She's a man. She's not a man. Okay? Tired of you. Keep making up lies about her. I've had it, Dewan. You're not going to keep with all your lies and your fallacies. But like Portia Robinson said, she is old enough. She's a doctor. She should be knowing right about now how to be responsible. She's supposed to be a responsible adult. But she can't even wear her protection. I'm like, damn, you couldn't make sure that Isaiah was wrapped up or Curtis was wrapped up. I'm like, what type of doctor is you? You're supposed to be making up sources and crap. But Portia, she's a horrible example. Okay, she is. This woman right here is a horrible example. I don't trust her. Okay, I at like 60, damn near 60 years old, damn near. Okay, like get her life together. How about she get her life back together? And I'm still mad that she let drink in Jordan's face. I don't care that she apologized. What's her apology gonna do?
Is even gonna happen. Either Curtis and I work it out and stay together, and one or both of us are gonna be miserable. Or we follow through with the divorce for the baby. And
like now, this woman.
This is completely
right, and you weren't thrilled with that possibility.
Yeah, well, it's not just a potty. I'm pregnant.
Here we go.
Miller, this is completely irresponsible of me. I am a doctor.
Right.
I know my body. I never should have let this happen.
Well, it's not just all on you. Curtis was there too.
I know. He and I have been having some pretty major problems recently. We just decided to end our marriage. And now that
Portia, I am so sorry. I didn't know. So he doesn't know about the baby yet?
No. And I know him. He'll want to stay together for the baby.
Is that what you want?
I don't know. I don't know how any of this is even going to happen. Either Curtis and I work it out and stay together, and one or both of us are going to be miserable. Or we follow through with the divorce and fight over the. And that's assuming that Curtis is even the father.
Of course. Absolutely. there's always a possibility where Portia's concerned. Portia, that's how she is. She always has to have all these different baby daddy candidates. Can't go one baby without another thing. All that time, she claimed she was taking care of Trina. I'm like, Like I said, where other women give them a pass, Portia, no. She gets no pass from me. Because since her debut episode, she's been nothing but a problem. From her episode, her first episode, she problem for me. Since she came back. Fair use warnings, yes, indeed, fair use. I just had to use some fair use in there though. I had to show that Portia Robinson was the problem. So you see, because if I would have said Portia was the problem, what happened to my surgery is next week. My surgery is next week. On the 17th. That's when my surgery is. So this is how Portia got her groove back storyline. So, yep. She slept with Curtis and Isaiah back to back. She sure did. Poodle Puff getting pregnant. She's a doctor and she didn't make sure a guy she was boinking was wrapped. Damn. Who is this Ronnie lady? Yo, that Ronnie lady, she don't own nothing. Monica didn't leave no damn house to that Ronnie chick. So people think Tracy's just being annoying or whatever. No, Tracy is right. Why the hell would you leave it to that Ronnie, Ricky Ron? We could forget a live next weekend then. Yep. That's why I'll be going live on like at least on Thursday or Wednesday or both. But don't worry, you will have me back full time sooner rather than later. Well, later rather than later. But what if Portia had on a bonnet? Not the bonnet. Why you always got to mention the damn bonnet? Hey, don't nobody want to think about that damn bonnet. I'm trying to avoid the bonnet. Veronica Bard. Only Monica. I'm glad that you came on today. Happy birthday to Gordon, Tammy, and thing. Tammy, come here. Tammy. One of y'all gonna come on this damn camera. I guess it will be Gordon. Hi, Gordon. How'd you feel about turning 1 year old, huh? See, I can't believe I should be able to believe it. Look how big he is. I should have figured he was 1 year. He'd be 1 year old sooner rather than later. Look at it. 1 year old now. No offense to any white people, but Ronnie shit never would have happened. We want DNA tests right now. Yes, give me my fix. I'm a live head cracking up like Curtis. It's Ronnie's house. Monica gave it to her in the will. Oh my God, he looked. Yeah, Tammy. Yep, I still have Tammy for right now. Because my mom might be having Tammy in another week or so. I haven't called my friend Maria because if my mom has Tammy, then Tammy is still mine, which I made that clear. That if I give Tammy to my mom, that's only until I get a better and bigger place of my own. Then I'm taking Tammy right back. Those are all mine. No, Tanya's still here. And she's out of heat too, finally. She took a little break from being in heat for her birthday yesterday and today. So Tanya's over there on her cat tower. But yeah, a black family would have would have Michael pulling up his sleeve for some blood test and test Ronnie. Exactly. We don't know who Ronnie is. Veronica Bard. The only Veronica I know over here is Veronica Garcia. She's tied. Yeah, the gang is still together. Yes, they is. For now. We will run about 50 DNA tests to make sure Ronnie is family and send those tests out to every damn DNA test place. Exactly. The only time black people avoid a DNA test is when they're trying not to pay child support. Is when them deadbeat baby daddies. Okay? That's the truth. The whole truth. And nothing but the truth. But Veronica Bard, she need to go somewhere where her con have an ass. And Sonny, don't nobody care about you being mad at Lulu or mad at the ADA. Sonny, go sit your short ass down somewhere. You over there. Sonny kept flapping his gums on the other episode. I'm like, Sonny, he need to go sit down. Hi, Tamara Price. How are you? Gordon. I mean, Ronnie's acting all sweet, but I still say either. And Ronnie rolled up to the funeral like, who do you want? Who are you? And F did you come from? Exactly. We don't trust her. We don't trust her at all. So I'm on Team Tracy. Team Tracy's going to keep giving Ronnie a whole bunch of attitude because Tracy see through the BS. Speaking of deadbeats, Dad Drew is going to talk Willow out of seeing her kids. Of course he is. Now you are on Lulu's heifer. Your teeth really needs to get pulled. I'm dead. We both know I don't like Lulu, but that's not the point. The point is I'm tired of Sonny making all his threats, acting like he's so damn important all of a sudden. Like, Sonny could kiss my black ass. Tracy, run DNA tests. Exactly. The only Tracy that don't need a DNA test is Tracy Abbott, because we all know Tracy Abbott is royalty. I haven't seen Tracy Abbott in so long. Okay? I'm starting to miss Tracy Abbott. I should go to a buffet. Let me stop. Hi, Melinda. How are you? I was just saying that I miss Tracy Abbott. She is the greatest thing on The Young and the Restless. I haven't been watching it as much, but I'm going to make some time if I find out that Tracy Abbott has had another storyline. Sonny was correct about that, and DA, because she did hear Drew threatening Michael and blackmailing Sonny. Awesome. Glad you're doing fine. But did Tate find out that Sophia, we heard you, buffet style? I'm dead. Did Sophia, did he find out that baby's not his? Because Sophia's a conniving tramp, y'all, on Days of Our Lives. That Sophia, she is no good for nothing, okay? I can't believe, now I'm hungry. Where is Tracy Abbott? Hi, Dolomedics. How are you? Now, Dolan, how do you feel about Portia getting pregnant on the floor? She going on trips, going on the floor. Did you see Beyond the Gates? Whaley Haley about to catch Bill and Danny locking lips. I can't wait. It's called Karma. Because we all knew that Bill was just going through his little midlife crisis. He was enjoying the attention. He loved Bill with Danny. That was just foreplay. I'm doing good, and Portia keeps it good and messy. Good and messy. Lord have mercy. Danny Dupree is pregnant by Andre. I hope so. I saw a clip. I saw Jill when Nikki was trying to top play with her. My thing is, Victor does all this shit and y'all get mad at Kane. Really? Mm-hmm. You're not missing anything on Young and the Restless, and Tracy hasn't been on the show. Yep, that's why I haven't been watching it. Next week, he will find out that the baby's not his. Good. Because Sophia is just conniving. I was such a Sophia fan when the original actor was in the role, but this wooden actress, she's just not doing it for me. Like, I understand that Madeline Kent wanted to go back to school. She got her little side hustle going on. I get all that. But they could have found another Asian girl to play Sophia. Like, how bad do you have to be where you can't even get me to be a fan of an Asian woman acting on them shows? Like, all these... They could have been found. I'm like, why complain about Kane? Exactly. But Kane just don't do it for me. There's just something about him. I don't take him seriously in the role of Kane. I don't know what it is. I just don't take him seriously. You know, Billy Flynn is cute and all, but there's just something about him as Kane I just don't take seriously. Like, he's supposed to be this big badass. Like, I'm like, But the role of Kane was never all that great anyways. I told you Sophia was a tramp. You didn't believe. You dang right, because when Madeline Kent was in the role, me and Sophia had an understanding. That understanding is dead now. Okay? The only thing I like about Sophia right now is her mama, Amy Choi. I will be Kyrie's Choi in a hot minute. Tanya. I sure will be. I will beat Kyrie's Choi in a hot minute. Say, now this cat is 1 year old now. Can you believe it? Hey, Tanya. Can't believe you're 1 year old. Ouch. Someone's jumpy. Oh. Now I could believe it. 1 year old. They should have Billy Flynn as Dumas, a new character, not Kane. That's true. Well, you're not a fan of Poppy, Lee, or so what? Don't nobody. That is because I'm not watching that trash TV show. But you're right. Poppy's just another slut from Asia. Okay, that's all she is. She's a no good tramp and a slut of Asia. But that's because Poppy slept with Tom Starr. How you expect me to respect Poppy when she slept with Tom Starr? That's just nasty. Okay? That's just absolutely nasty. She was rolling around naked with Tom Starr. James Scott could have been a better Kane. He has a villain like to him. Mm-hmm. The OG EJ. Now that's what I'm talking about. The original EJ Demerod playing that, but because Billy Flynn, I mean, he's cute and all, but it's just not working for me. Poppy is a tramp on the ramp. Exactly. Poppy is the reason. Oh, Tom Starr. Exactly. She slept with Tom Starr. Enough said. Okay? That destroyed all Poppy's credibility with me. She's nothing but a nasty, sex addict slut. And I don't care. I'm not mincing no words, okay? I'm gonna say what I had to say, the way I had to say it. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Poppy is a slut. Y'all just need to accept the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. She needs sex therapy. A whole lot of it, too. And some standards. And to become a nun. To me, Cain did have some touching storylines to me. Now, the original Cain and this Cain, which I'm glad they haven't really been showing Dalton on on General Hospital, because his character is just flat. It's no wonder why they haven't found ways to make more time for him. He's just a flat character. But I'm happy that Emma and Gio are finally together. They finally kissing. I'm like, it's about time, because they were slow burning for a hot minute now. So it was about time that they got together. Because that was good for them. But I was upset this week that Michael offered Willow visitation of those kids. I'm not giving her 5 minutes with them, let alone a whole hour. I don't care with a therapist or not. I'm not giving her no type of time with them kids. Okay? F now. Because I said so. That would be my answer. And that's not even to the kids, just to Willow. I'd be like, no, you're never going to see them. Why not? Because I said so. And then if she wants a further reason, because you're a crazy tramp. That's another reason. Okay, Willow, she ran my daughter out of town with Sasha, and I could have been getting laid every day. And if I was getting laid every day, I would have been in a good mood. Then you would have been able to see your kids. But you see, I'm not in a good mood. I'm not getting laid. You ain't seeing your kids. Goodbye. Like, no. Especially after you tried to give them to Drew. When you tried that guardianship nonsense, that was when you signed your rights away, you idiot. Because if Drew would have tried to do something to me when I was in Germany, and he could have done something to your stupid ass, he would have had some type of custody of my damn children with your dumb ass. That's why I wasn't effing with you no more. That's why you don't get to see them. You tried to sign them away with your idiot ass. And then you moving them with Drew. So now, all of a sudden, and then you had the nerve to think that you was dictating the terms. Michael's setting Willow up. I believe he's going to get the heifer to admit to stalking Daisy, and got the nerve to get an attitude when he told her supervised visitation. Dalton would have been a good Jack Brennan. Yeah, I guess. I was like, Willow, you ungrateful little 304. Shut the hell up. Exactly. Very ungrateful. But Portia being pregnant was not on my to-do list. But I knew she was going to get pregnant. I told y'all. So everybody that said, oh, no, Portia's a little older. She ain't getting pregnant. Like one of them said Portia was around their age. One of the women in this chat said that. So she wouldn't be getting pregnant. So I'd be using extra protection if I was y'all. Because one of y'all women might get pregnant up in here. If you're the same age as Portia, you might be getting pregnant too. So you better be using protection up in here. Don't be a Portia. And act like you still can't get pregnant. I told you. Y'all still plenty vibrant these days. The Dalton actor auditioned for Brennan. And they should have given him the role of Brennan compared to the accountant that we got stuck with. Because the son of a plumber, he was not a good Brennan. Like I tried so hard to take him seriously, but Carly was way over the top this week. She was acting like that because of Vaughn. I'm like, Carly, She could be so extra sometimes. And on top of that, even when we find out that Jocelyn's a WSB agent, Jocelyn is grown right now. She's a trust fund baby. She don't even need your money no more. She got Jack's done left her a whole bunch of trust funds. So, LOL. Don't be a Portia. LOL again. Hashtag, hold up. That Black Purple, we got your newest hashtag. Hashtag don't be a Portia. Kyrie's 2025. Don't be a Portia. Oh, low out. Yeah, Black Purple's gonna thrive at Be Real. I'm definitely I got an offer for you next year. Black Purple. I got an offer for you. I'm gonna send you an email eventually. Just gotta wait until I file the LLC. I really believe that baby will be Isaiah since the whole time she were married. She didn't get knocked up. Hi, Bree Rose. How are you? My theory is they had no chemistry with Laura Wright because you can't tell me they would hire an age-appropriate, reasonable, attractive Australian man and not make him Jax or Brennan. Facts. Yeah, that tracks though, because he could have been either one of them characters. So that definitely tracks. Everybody, welcome Bree Rose to the chat. Bree Rose, what do you think about Portia being pregnant? Because I just think that it's very irresponsible. I'm good, love. How are you? I'm doing very well. But however, as much as I'm upset about Portia being pregnant, I want her to have this baby healthy and happy. I'm hoping it's a boy. And because when's the last time we had a full-grown black baby, a full black baby born on the show? Okay? Without them killing it off. Thank you for the offer. I feel special. Yes, indeed. You are special. Yes, it is. All babies are a blessing. They sure is. Because we need a full-grown black baby on this show. We haven't had one since whatever. And the last one, Christina tried to steal the last one. And the baby didn't survive. So Portia's baby better survive. I swear, if it don't, or if little Portia gets a miscarriage, I'm gonna be so mad with them writers. Hi, Danny Bear 87. I was just thinking about you, right as I mentioned Portia. I was just about to say, like, YouTube still didn't tell me when you went live. Did you go live today? Or not? Yes, he or she is going to be so damn beautiful. Absolutely. Maybe Portia will have twins. One will be Isaiah. I wouldn't put it past him. And how are you tonight, Marlakey? I wouldn't put it past him to do that type of storyline. And it would serve Portia right for always being on her high horse. That she had twins by two different men. That would serve her right. I would love to see that. But Curtis and Isaiah were about to throw hands, okay? Now, I may not. Yep, I did go live for 3 hours. Dang, YouTube did not notify me once. Look, I'm about to file a lawsuit, or a very lengthy complaint, because YouTube's not going to keep playing with me like this. Or I got to start checking on Instagram. You can feel free to send me a quick message on Instagram when you live too. Because I just be so busy. And YouTube don't be sending me no notifications. Yep, the last black baby on Ginger was thrown out of a window by Christina. Thank you, by Christina. Music to my ears. It's Christina that killed her own baby. My theory is Portia is pregnant by Isaiah and will use that baby to get back with Curtis and won't tell Isaiah for about 20 years. YouTube is fired. Yeah, YouTube just be doing the most. Well, doing the least, to be technical. Danny Bear live chat was good today, Kyrie. You missed it. Dang. Damn. But I didn't appreciate Haley all up in Danny Dupree's face calling her a bitch. Like, Haley. I got cut off. Maybe Portia will have twins. One will be Curtis's and the others will be Isaiah's. Yes. Yeah, YouTube annoys me not notifying me when you're live because YouTube is slacking. I miss Good Juice because YouTube is not notifying me of my favorite YouTubers is live. Lord, I know. YouTube love to be pushing my buttons. Yeah, you missed a fun live, Kyrie. Dang! Now I gotta watch the replay. I'm so mad. But that's all right, because I'm going to make sure all 3 hours play, too. I'm going to make sure all 3 hours play tonight. So you better be looking in that analytics, so you're going to be seeing 3 hours up in there. I promise you that. You're going to be seeing 3 hours of watch time. Hey, Ron. How are you tonight? In fact, starting now. We talked about your girl, Portia. Oh, hell yeah. Now you know I got to jump in that comment section and start running my mouth now. Talking my reckless mouth. So I got Danny Bear 87's live playing simultaneously as this live. So now I got to talk shit because Portia, she ain't learned her lesson. Oh, good cat. Oh, I see in the replay that Cat Lady was there. Interesting. I hope Cat Lady didn't have on her bonnet. That's right. I'm still trying. That's right. The year 2026, I'm going to get the bonnet canceled. I sure am. I'm dead. No later than the year 2030. That's for damn sure. By next decade, you won't see not one bonnet on no shelves nowhere, okay? I promise you that. Only ones you're going to see is them old ones because bonnets are going to be discontinued. I guarantee it. What you talking about? Yep, you dang right, Ron. I got Amy Choi pregnant. I sure did. I got her pregnant multiple times. She's gonna be having my babies back to back to back. To back. I'm just saying. I will have 4 babies with Amy Choi. I sure will. That woman is a freak. And we got 4 babies and 4 different nannies too. Cause as soon as she's recovered, me and Amy start conceiving again. The doctors be telling us, oh no, let's just wait. We need to wait another year. Oh, we don't give a shit. We ain't waiting no other year. We ain't waiting no more years. Do you think Jason is getting... I sure do. Because at the end of the day, you got to put Britt in her place. Jason need to throw Britt up against that wall and start making love to her, okay? Britt's been having too much mouth lately. You also get I ain't trying to get little bag of bones, skeleton ass Sophia pregnant. That girl don't do a damn thing for me with her wooden ass. Okay? Look. Every day is better with a blue bonnet on. No more blue bonnet. You're the real father. Don't be putting crap on me like that. Ain't nobody thinking about Luna. But love. Listen. Jason got something for Britt's mouth. Sure do. I'm sick of Britt already. Britt just need to get laid right now. She need to get laid. Okay? At the end of the day, that's what Britt's problem is. She got to get laid. Because Amy Troy was tripping for a while too until I put it down. Okay. I was right that it comes out that baby Teresa Aaron Green, you are the father. Everyone knows about Sophia now. Can't wait. She's a tramp. Britt want Jason so bad. She sure do. Oh, you need to put me before Carly. I'm like, you know what? Don't nobody need to keep caring about Carly and all of Carly's feelings. I'm so tired of Carly. I want her gone. I want Carly to take a nice vacation. Haha, DeJuan Curry's knocking up all the ladies. Sure is, but not Luna or Sophia. But Amy Choi, hell yeah. Can you imagine if I had 4 children that from Amy Choi, with her raising them, they'll all be Harvard graduates by the time Amy Choi is done parenting. As long as she knows I just don't do emotional manipulation or emotional abuse or physical abuse. Outside of that, she can give them all the academics that she wants to have them reading. She can make them read about 500 pages. She could do all that. Amy Choi. She could do all that. She could be reading them 500 pages every night, making them write out. I don't care about that. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about your little timeout or whatever, but I draw the line at emotional abuse or physical abuse. You keep your damn hands to yourself. And you don't be calling my baby out of her name. That's it, Amy Choi. But outside of that, it seems you loathe Carly. Well, when the shoe fits. Now, I don't hate Carly. It's just she's annoying sometimes. Okay, like she's over the top. Well, Jason put Carly first for years. I wouldn't be surprised if Charlie ended up together. Please. Britt want Jason to put her first. Well, get a number. Jason won't even put his own son first. So, tell her to get a number and get in line. Because, child, Portia Robinson is very irresponsible. I'm just commenting on Danny Bear 87's live stream. But I wouldn't be surprised if Portia does have a bonnet on by the time she gives birth. I'm just saying, because her hair is going to be the only thing that gains weight during her pregnancy. Ronnie is one of Martin's ex. Ew! Spider-Quake said, Kyrie's, it seems you're on the tribal chief. I'm the tribal chief. I'm the head of the table. Acknowledge. I got on his shirt. Acknowledge me. Portia's hair. It sure is. I bet you. Look, I bet you Portia's pregnancy. Look, listen, there's reasons why I've been on part-time lately. Did you see Crown Jewel? I read the results. Cause we all know I'm not spending no $30 for no WWE. Not with TKO's greedy asses. They don't even respect us. And then they got the nerve to have us sit through commercials. Her hair did look a little thicker when she was talking to Liz. I'm dead. The writer should have made BLQ pregnant, not Portia. You and Black Purple said the same thing. How do you feel about Aaron being the father of Sophia's baby? I'm not surprised. I mean, Ron called it from the beginning. You called it from the beginning, so you were right. Everybody give Ron a round of applause. He was right, okay? Sophia, $30 can buy a nice cheesecake factory or a whole new assemble to add to your closet. I'm just saying. Exactly. They expect me, like, you gotta pay $30 to watch it. WWE posted so many shorts on Facebook and YouTube. Facts. Because that's TKO for you. They're just so greedy. BLQ can't get praise. She can and she will. But yeah, I'm still part-time this month because I'm gonna be back on this week, but on like Thursday for sure. I'll try to be on Thursday and Wednesday. And then I'll be out next week and maybe the week after that. Because they said it's 2 weeks recovery. So hey Allison, how are you? Jan Spear is doing too much. I heard that's why she's regular on live. She rests so she doesn't have a miscarriage. That's interesting. Do you think Nathan is being brainwashed? Probably. Because it's definitely the real Nathan, probably. But I believe that he still believes that Maxie is his wife, and I believe that Maxie and Nathan will be getting back together. So Spinelli, I'm sorry for you, Honey Oaks, but you aren't adopting James. Nathan is very much alive, so you're gonna have to step aside, little Twinkie. Little Twinkie marshmallows. That's just what Spinelli is gonna have to understand. Like, Nathan is being nice to you right now because he feels like being nice to you right now. At the end of the day, James looks just like Nathan, so they need to get over it. It is what it is. James and Nathan, that is father and son. And that's just the way that's going to be. Spinelli was going to adopt James. Probably. I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him. That's probably what he was hoping. But actually, Maxie wouldn't allow that. Maxie wouldn't allow that. James and Nathan scenes were so cute. Curry's, when's your next collab? Hello out. What? I'm not good enough for you? Huh? Is that what you're trying to say, Spider-Quake? I'm not entertaining enough as it is anymore. I gotta step it up. What I gotta do? Watch more Beyond the Gates? Do I gotta watch Beyond the Gates a little bit more? Okay, let me watch more Beyond the Gates to make you happy. I'm just joking. I'm joking with you. That's it. But look, when I get less busy, then I'll start trying to do some collabs again. In all seriousness, Spider-Quake. When I get less busy. Curry's also ain't Maxie and Nathan still technically married. Technically, Curry's no LOL. Just I'm just joking. I swear I was joking. I was joking with you. Oh, but yeah, like I said, but I really do want to do this more often. Like I want to have Daddy Bear back on the channel. I want to have Twerry back on this channel. Want to have DC back on this channel. And then not to mention next year is going to be a whole bunch of different collabs too. Because I'm more than sure at some point next year, I'm going to be having collabs with different authors. So that's going to be interesting as I'm promoting Open Close Fire next year. So we should be having a whole bunch of different collabs. Yay, absolutely. I want to have y'all, but I want to do that. Ooh, collabs. Absolutely. It's just, I got to wait until I can finish this class. Lies, you and I am joking. I'm joking. And trolling. I'm dead. You should adopt Sophia since you were in a relationship with her mother. I would rather remain the stepdad so she could step her ass out my face. And when I'm done banging her mama, I only have to pay four ways of child support instead of 5. Like how Vanessa went after Joey. Yo, Vanessa's another slut. Not at this time. Rosemary, not at this time. And hell no, Dewan. Hell to the no. I'm a little booked up at this moment. But we never know what the next year brings us. If my schedule opens up, no one seems to like the Gates, but Brat TV and me, LOL, Cat Lady, Jess, and more don't like Beyond the Gates. They find it boring. I'm really liking Beyond the Gates. Yeah, I like it to an extent. I can't watch it on a day-to-day basis, but I liked how Andre was sticking it to Bill. You might as well take care of baby Teresa as your own. Why the hell would I do that? I don't know that child. I want my own biological kids, okay? My golden children are the first the first son and the first daughter. Everybody else is just as important, of course. And baby number 3, I only want 3 biological kids, and after that, then we can see. But let me stop that crap before I end up with 5 biological. Do you think Carly would turn herself in to save Michael? She would if she had to. But it wouldn't matter because Jason would break her out anyways. What don't you like about Beyond the Gates? It's not that I don't like Beyond the Gates. It's just that I don't have the time to watch it on a day-to-day basis. It comes down to a timing issue. But as far as like my critiques for the show is that sometimes it'd be hard to take seriously on a day-to-day basis. Like, sometimes I just kind of tune out when Leslie be on that nonsense. But it's not even like I have a problem with Leslie too much, but it's like, if she's in my face too much, you can go sit down somewhere. But it will get good when it's the Tomas and Eva and Kat, even though I hate Kat's guts. And Chelsea is okay and all that, but some of the, and then Joey and Vanessa, that was fine. But the whole Ashley, I'm over her all over again. But and then I don't really like Tyrell and the other chick and Samantha. I don't really care for them like that, especially Samantha. Something about her that rubs me the wrong way. And no, I am not the godfather. They still haven't properly dealt with Leslie yet. I can't stand her. Kat finally got her big. What'd she do? Oh! Oh. I want 2 children, a boy and a girl. I'll name them Prince and Megatron. Meg for short. Why is your girl Eva so desperate that she clearly doesn't want her girl? Move on. My only thing I don't like is the forced slang, but they calmed down on it. Yeah. But like other things I don't like I don't like when Danny kept crying about Bill every 5 seconds. Kat and Tomas in the closet at the country club. Tomas finally hit the yeah, I know what you meant. That's when you said, oh, that was like, oh. He love. Hey, Gordon. Yeah, but the Beyond the Gates do need to calm down on that though. With the other things, it's just. But I heard that Greg Vaughn is going to be joining Beyond the Gates, so I'm looking forward to that. I hope they give him a good character. But it just really comes down to a timing issue with Beyond the Gates. Rocky, what are you making all that noise over there for? You always do that with Tammy. Tracy Abbott in a bonnet. Going and get back on camera to say hi to Gemini. Tammy, you're the only one that hasn't come on camera yet. Tammy, tell the world that you're 1 year old. I'm 1 year old. Ah, Lord. Meow, meow, meow. Yes, indeed. Yes, Greg Bond. But like I said, I still like Beyond the Gates though. I just don't feel like it was like, is it the best thing since sliced bread? No, but it's not bad. It's not a bad TV show. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tim and Gordon and Tanya all had their birthdays yesterday. I got them. I gave them a cupcake. Can't wait to see who Greg's gonna play. Probably connected to Vanessa. That would make more sense. He should play Beyond the Gates is better than Y&R. But that's only because there's not enough Trabbit. That's the reason. Because when Tracy Abbott is around, Young and the Restless is number one for a reason when Tracy Abbott comes around. She always ups the scales. Okay? That's what she always does. Are you glad that Thomas threatened to go live with his grandmother Jennifer if Chad stays with Cat Green? No. Who is he to be dictating? See, them children ain't gonna be dictating like that. Like I can give you some grace to a certain extent. I won't have her like all with whatever because I'm not choosing no D or no P over my children. However, you're not about to dictate me and tell me who to see. If I'll have her not around you particularly, but you don't get to tell me what to do. You got to have boundaries to an extent. You don't get to make demands. You need to advocate respectfully of why you don't want that woman around. You don't get to talk about, oh, you running away, you doing this just because of that. But you know what? On second thought, maybe he can. Because I'm so tired of these parents that pick a pathetic man over their children or pathetic woman over their children. So you know what? Screw it. I'll do what I got to do. Danny, he is such a good man. I love Danny Ramalade. That's a good man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. I dislike Jennifer, Jack, Julie. I hope all three get off. They are so boring and annoying. That episode for Jennifer was a waste of time. Days is better without Jennifer, Jack, and Julie. Damn. I saw a clip with Kim Nair from GH on Y&R. Damn, talk about a throwback. Oh, yeah, because they have Noah back. Noah is back. Audra Charles is back. And Audra Charles is hot. Like, that woman is a 10 of a 10 of all the 10s. But I'm so annoyed with YouTube not telling me about these damn freaking Julie and Jennifer need to go away. Thomas and Charlotte would have never accepted Cat Green since Julie and Jennifer are never going to forgive her for pretending to be thing. How do you feel about the Noble recast? I want to see Roger Howarth. Me too, because I put it out there a few years ago. I need to finish watching Y&R if they only to see Sharon. I still can't unsee Sharon as a crackhead, okay? She spent the whole year of her life drugged up on that PCP looking like a crackhead. She was looking like a crackhead. She was talking like a crackhead. She was walking like a crackhead. As far as I'm concerned, all of her life of the last year of 2024 with the whole Heather storyline, they made Sharon look like a crackhead. What if Roger Howarth is a recast of someone? Probably Tucker. Did Martin Gray write up a fake will? He told Drew King that he isn't in Monica's will. Yep, and Drew is probably behind all of this. I know Jason just wants to beat the crap out of Drew again. Is anybody else in favor of Jason beating the crap out of Drew again, or is it just me? I'm just saying, I want Jason to just do us a favor and really beat Drew's ass this time. Like, make sure it's in a way where they can't get to him that quickly. I want him to give him I want him to give him the same beat down he gave Rick all those years ago. That's what I wanted. I want that same level beatdown that he gave Rick in that parking lot. I guess I missed. I would have hated to see my girl Sharon like, you should have saw how she was like hobbling around. What? I'm like, she was just looking like a straight up crackhead. A whole year of her life, I'm supposed to just forget about that? How she was talking, how she was moving, just like a crackhead. Yes, I need Jason to wail on Drew's evil sorry ass again. I'm right there with you, Kyrie. Thank you. Martin will lose his license. He sure will. Because let me find out that Veronica's going to sell this house to Drew King. That's the quickest way. Amy Choi needs to get straightened out. Sophia, or have her Martin brought Ronnie in to get revenge on Tracy. Well, Tracy ain't getting the house either. So Sharon deserved a better storyline. Yeah, because, well, at least she wasn't pouring coffee, but I still can't unsee her as a crackhead. I'm sorry. She will forever be a crackhead to me. I wish I didn't have to see her that way, but you know. Ava. But I still side with Ava Jerome, okay? I'm still on her side. So I know that Ava's kidnapping Rick right now. And she may look really evil on the outside, but I'm here to tell all 29 of you that's here that I still wholeheartedly believe that Ava Jerome is misunderstood. Okay? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, especially Danny Bear 87. We all know in Gemini. I just need to tell you all that Ava Jerome is misunderstood, okay? She's misunderstood. This isn't her fault. Okay? I've been waiting a whole week to tell everybody that Ava she's still the same good woman that I know that she is deep down. It's not her fault. Okay? It's not her fault. It's Rick's fault. If Rick didn't take her money, that's right. I'm not taking no accountability for nothing. Me and Ava ain't taking no accountability for none of our actions. Okay? Ava didn't do nothing wrong. Britt, look, Rick brought this on himself. It was March 5th. Hi, Math Bell. It was March 5th, 2020 on that episode at around 2:30 p.m. Portia insulted Ava. I remember Portia, she had on a black outfit and whatever, and with her nappy curls, she came up in there talking about, oh, well, you talk about, I'm Trina's mother, not you. And then she had the nerve to say, oh, good Lord, here we go. Ava. It all ties back to Ava because Ava didn't do anything wrong. Okay? She saved Alexis's life because she had to. Okay? Oops, my bad. Yep, no problem. I'll gladly give that reminder. It was on March 5th. And I remember the exact scene, the exact moment when she had that attitude because, like, what is going because I was mad. I was mad that day. I was mad as hell. I was mad. Mm-hmm. Ava, that's why I was mad that episode. I remember I was so mad. I was literally, I was ready to punch that TV. I was ready to fight Portia through the TV. Look, I was about to have to. Cause she had her funky attitude with that Jerry curl in her hair. I'm like, you know what? If she don't go her American Soul Glow looking ass out of here. Well, I want to dance with somebody who loves me. Hairstyle all up in Ava's face talking shit. I'm like, you know what, Portia? See, Portia and I, we've never, I still don't like her all these years later. Mind you, Ava and Mop had get along, but look who's... Look, listen, because I didn't feel that Portia's... I can't listen to it without thinking of Portia. Look, because when Portia found out about Christina, that Portia, yeah, I wish you would try to tell me all of, because I know I would have got her hair wet. Okay, I sure would have. I would have been like, you know what? I would have thrown that drink right in her face, and we would have. Like, I'm just saying, don't make me have to go all Real Housewives, Real House Husbands of Atlanta up in here. Okay, I'm just saying, I would throw that thing, and then if that black little Bill Curtis wants to throw hands, we could throw hands right afterwards. I ain't got no problem with that. I'm bi for a reason. My hands are lethal. Poodle Puff Robinson, I want to sleep with somebody. Oh, Lord, Portia the Poodle. But that's why I've been mad at Portia ever since. Do y'all think that I should let that go? Should I really give Portia another chance? I mean, seriously, that was 5 years ago, and I'm still mad about it. Damn. Talk about long-term... Like, how did I almost get over Esme? Almost. More than Portia. When Esme burned Ava's car with Kiki's badge in it. And I'm not as mad as Esme because she's dead. But yet Portia, all she did was insult my Ava, and I'm still this mad. But you know what? No, because I was madder. I was even more mad when Esme debuted. Yo, every time I would get so mad when every time I saw Esme on screen, I got mad. Every time. When she came on, you hold on to your soul petty grudges. I sure do. I like to, because I would get real mad. I remember I was cussing them out. You should... Look, I came up with an alternative storyline, okay, because no. Ava let Betty slap her like that on purpose, okay? She did that to manipulate Sunny. See, Ava just wanted to get Sunny to help her, so she knew that she had to pretend to be distressed. And that's why she let Betty slap her like that, because if it was anybody else, she would have killed them by now. So she just said, so Ava is very manipulative. She knew Sunny was on his way. You don't think she didn't know that Sunny was coming? She knew what she was doing. She's very manipulative. So that's what happened. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it because it actually makes more sense within the context of the story. She needed Sunny's help to get that information out of Mason, but she knows that Sunny wouldn't want to truly help her willingly. So she had to pretend to play the martyr, the damsel in distress. So that's why she let the little bitch Betty slap her without killing her. on the instant as why she let it go down like that. Because we all know Ava don't give a damn about Delia, okay? She do not care about Delia. How many bedrooms in the Quartermaine mansion? About 50. They got a whole bunch of bedrooms and wings, and I need Betty to... Oh, please, Ava would fuck Betty up. I'm just saying, Ava will fuck Betty up. If Betty wanted to smoke for real, I'm just saying, Ava will beat Betty's ass. 76? Ronnie will be leaving in December to take care, in November sweeps. Bye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be her. See her. Wouldn't want to be her, Ronnie. Because I don't like that they named her Veronica when I've been working on my Veronica character for all these years. Veronica's a popular name in multiple spaces, but I'm used to my Latina queen, Veronica. So when I see Ronnie Bard name was Veronica, it rubbed me the wrong way. She don't look like a Veronica. I wouldn't be interested if Veronica was Ava's. Ew! We know who Ava's mom is. Ava's mom is connected to Ryan Hopes. It's Delia. So that would just be nasty. Ava do not like Delia. On a good day. Okay? So that's why she let Betty slap her. To manipulate Sonny. Do you think Rick will let Christina, Ava, and Alexis go to jail? If he wants himself in jail, then so be it. If he want to be dropping the soap with Frank and Big Bubba, then so be it. At least Rick will get a nice hot shower. Monica and Veronica. That actually makes sense though, Matt Bell. That actually sounds not that bad when I think about it. Monica and Veronica. So never mind, I changed my mind. I'm over it now. Veronica and Vicky, 2 V's. But in my concluding thoughts, Portia being pregnant all over again, like I said, was very irresponsible. She should know better. And so I better not be getting no duplicate pregnancy. Rick can ruin those little witches' lives. Please, not my Ava. Ava's a bad bee. So if Danny Bear wants to join the I Hate Ava club, then so be it. But hold up, no. How could you hate Ava but love Nia Jax? Okay, how does that work? Nia Jax has ended more careers than Taco has sold Taco Bells. Okay, I don't like what the writer's doing to Portia again. Well, you having any sort of hope for Portia is whatever. But no, I want Danny Bear 87 to answer that question. How you gonna hate Ava but you like Nia Jax when Nia Jax kills so many animals, so many creatures on a day-to-day basis? Like she endangers lives every day when she steps on the plane when she's hungry. I'm just saying. Why was she talking all her business in the hallway with Dr. Navarro, like they both don't have offices or something. Exactly. Very unprofessional. Bye, guys. This life was over way too fast. Sigh. See you all over again, and happy birthday to all your adorable kitties. Don't worry. Danny Bear 87 gave me a second wind. She gave me a second wind, so I'm staying on for another 5 to 10 minutes because nope, this is ridiculous. She can support Nia Jax, who puts airplanes in danger. She causes hurricanes. Like look at all what happened in Florida, all because Nia Jax. I mean, or all them fires that kept happening. Nia's not in danger on the plane. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Every time she steps on a plane and she don't buy 3 extra seats, and no, this is ridiculous. Yeah. Every single restaurant that she goes to the staff is in danger, feels in danger of their lives every day. So no, this ain't right. This ain't right. But yet you can hate Ava. But Jade Cargill's life will never be the same again because of what Nia did to her. How Jade can't even look at her daughter in the morning right now because Nia Jax hurt her head. So what you got to say about that? And then the last time when Nia Jax went to Port Charles, we have not seen Quinn ever since. Remember, Kai had a little friend named Quinn. We ain't seen him yet. The last time we saw him, he talked about he wanted to go. Those restaurants have nice. Because they know they have no choice but to have her food ready. They have no choice but to have her food. Because if they don't, they're gonna end up on a milk carton. After Nia drinks all the milk first, and then she gonna be farting and shit. It's just crazy. Jay deserved that. It was Nia's chance at the time. Here you go. You're Nia's number one enabler. You enable everything Nia Jax does. Every ring she breaks. Every catering staff she kills. How many catering staffs have come up missing after Nia Jax? Ava hurt Rick's head. Don't act like you forgot. Look, she gave him a little love tap, okay? That's the difference between Ava and Nia. She just gave him a little love tap. Nia be purposely hurting everybody all around her. And then you acting like Rick didn't do the same thing to Carly, okay? I thought you liked Carly. Danny Bear 87. What happened to that? I know no shame. How was I just dogging Carly earlier, but now using her as an excuse to defend? Nia has put a lot of work into her match. She even hurt her hole once. And then she hurt her toilet even more after that. She hurt Olive Garden every time she takes advantage. Nia is building main eventers. She hit him with the board too. Oh, please. Carly can kick rocks for getting in Britt's face. You know, that's true. That's true. That is very true. Ava is an attempt. Liz better get that witch. Liz is missing Rick bad. Ava will F Elizabeth up. Okay. At the end of the day, this all started. Ava was the victim here. Okay. What did Ava tell Rick? We were a team. You betrayed me. Carly is ungrateful. Britt saved her brat twice. She sure did. See, this is why the next time I'm going to let Jocelyn die. And I'm going to tell Carly it's because of your attitude. This is all your fault. I thought I could trust you, but you're a liar. I thought I could trust you. I'm going to tell her just like Willow said that about Nina. I told you Willow was going to say that. I knew she would say it. But yeah, Tracy Quartermain, she may be an entitled snob, but she's right. But how stupid could Anna Devane be? Anna, crusty English muffin Devane, how stupid could she possibly be? Did y'all see that she got the wrong warrant? How you gonna barge up into a mansion and not even look at the warrant? Rick is the victim. Ava and Christina got him in the middle of their little feud. Well, that's Christina's fault. Liz and Ava seem to date a lot of the same men, just at different times. Ava's good at being bad. Exactly. Look, Ava did everything that she does to protect her daughter, Avery. Everything Ava does is for Avery. If she didn't hit Rick over the head and try to get her money back, then Sonny would have tried to take Avery from her. Was she supposed to just let that happen? No. There wasn't another D for her to sit on. She just needed her divorce settlement from Nicholas. That's it. So she could take care of her daughter. That's all. Rick should understand that Avery is his niece. So you really want Rick to send his own niece's mother to prison? Danny Bear 87? Is that really what you want? Heifer, are you ever going to hold Ava accountable for anything? Not that it's not when it's not her fault. Did you hear how Willow's alibi evaporated and now she has no alibi, but Nina still has one? And Dante finally told her about stalking Daisy. I was like, yes. I love that. That's what Anna gets for letting Valentine rot in prison. Ava uses Rick and Liz's tragedy for her gain. As she should. Okay? At the end of the day, it's a thing called opportunists. Okay? I'm going to be taking some Ava Jerome. This heifer stay trying to sell Ava as a good person. She's the devil. She is. She just misunderstood. You misunderstand her, Gemini. You misunderstand Ava's intentions. That is what the problem is. You people misunderstand Ava and all the good she tries to do. Yeah, she would send her to jail. He tried to send his other nieces. But that's Christina. Who cares about Christina? Okay? But Matt fell. But here's the difference, though. Avery is only 11 years old. Okay, she's only 11. She still needs Ava for at least another 7 years. While that other one, please, Christina's an overgrown brat. She may have the maturity of a 10-year-old. Not even that. Much younger. Who cares about Ava? Only you. For Ava's a manipulative, impulsive, evil witch. How could you say these horrible things about my Ava? See, this is why. Now, Gemini, you're going to stop with those lies and those fallacies. You're going to stop with the lies and fallacies. She has a good mother. Avery has a good mother. Avery loves Ava. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Avery loves her mother. Every time she sees her, Avery can take care of herself. Ava's just using her as an excuse. How dare y'all? How dare you? Okay? Y'all are wrong here. And what would you say if Ava was pregnant with Rick's baby? Because if Portia's old ass can have a baby, then so could Ava. I'm dead. Kurt. Oh, please. Ain't nobody think. Carly ain't thinking about Avery. Carly ain't thinking about Avery right now. She's finally focusing on the daughters that she actually gave birth to. Avery does take care of herself. All Ava does is drink. Avery will handle her old witch of a mother and take over Portia. And that's funny, Black Purple. But Black Purple, you're gonna be an Ava fan, okay? You're gonna be a fan of Ava. It's just gonna happen, one way or another. I might just slide that into your employment contract. I'm dead. Now that is petty. That is petty as hell. I might just slide that in. In order for you to get a bonus, you have to say something nice about Ava. Never I will die on my hill and not liking Ava. Not when I put it in your in your employment contract. Watch. Ava also steals babies' money and bash men over the head for money. Ava equals money by any means. That's sometimes what you got to do. You got to be ruthless sometimes. I already have a way of. I heard betrayal in there somewhere, Kyrie. What? I'm dead. Shoot, I have a way of closing a $20 million deal in a few years. And it's going to work. It's an Ava. No, it's not an Ava. Well, Ava Jerome would approve of this message. But it's still legal, though. It's just a business tactic. Sometimes you just have to do business equals business. I'm a businessman now. Be Real ROV is going to be a huge company worth billions of dollars one day. So you got to take what belongs to you at the end of the day. You got to make your money legitimately. And I have a way of selling. I know exactly what to sell that's going to be worth it in 2 years during the presidential election. I have a whole business plan. So I'm excited for the future. Hi, Tammy. Rick deserves that money. Ava needs to lose. Ava's not losing nothing. Ava's decent. Best you'd get out of me. I'll bend very little. As long as I'm employed by a good employer, I get to do what I love. Honestly, I'd be willing to work free if that paid bills. That's sweet. But I was joking. I would not put that in the contract. I take business very seriously. But I would put that in the Port Charles contract, though. But in a Port Charles contract, I would put that in a bit. What election that son of a bitch is trying to stay president for? Well, it's not happening. Lord have mercy. Ugh. We get to. I would give you a bonus. Yeah, I'll give Black Purple a bonus. That money was stolen from Ava. I know I was joking too. Of course I was joking. But I'm serious. Next year I have a position for you. I think I found one that fits your talents. Because you're very talented, Black Purple. In all seriousness, I'm done trolling with that. I'm dead serious though. When I register the business, I'll send you my offer. I think it's gonna fit you. It's on commission as a startup, but then afterwards, I think you'll be good for that in one of the divisions that I have. I think you're a really good fit because I'm impressed by your work. But now, Ava doesn't deserve anything. Yes, she does. She deserves everything, okay? All the love and support in the world. But all right, folks, I got to call this stream a night now so I can get up early, start doing my work, my schoolwork. But have a great night, Black Purple. Have a great night, Danny Bear 87, even though you keep hating on my Ava. Have a great night, Dewan. Have a great night, Math Bell. Have a great night, Tamara Price. Have a great night, Dolomedics. Have a great night, Spiderquake. Have a great night, Rosemary Brown. Have a great night, Gemini. Even though you keep spreading your lies about my Ava too. But all y'all gonna see, y'all gonna miss Ava when she's gone one day. Y'all gonna miss her when she's gone. I'm telling you, you all gonna miss Ava Jerome when she's gone. I'm gonna blame all of you for not appreciating her the way y'all should have all these years. Okay, all y'all gonna regret it. All you Ava haters are gonna regret it. Have a great night. Now I wanna say good night to as many people. Ava's dead to me for that. Now you're gonna regret it. Hating on my Ava. On my Ava. Have a great night. Bree Rose, Krista Ramirez, Double C, Aaron Hill, I know, Martha Marlakey. No regrets yet. Oh yes, Ava can go to hell with her. How dare you? All right. I'm gonna get you done with your stream, Danny Bear 87. I'll make sure. I don't care how much in pain I am next week. I'm still gonna find a way to go to your stream and comment up in there. I'm gonna find my way there. I don't care how much pain my jaw is in. I'll find a way. But have a great night, everybody. Members, I'll see you tomorrow night. And then everybody else, I'll see y'all next month. Peace. All right, see y'all.